Hey guys, this is Dan with Gears and Gadgets. Thanks for tuning in. Today's going to be a bit more of a personal style vlog. Life for me has been super hectic lately. Got a lot going on. Not only with work, but obviously the YouTube channel. I've got wife and daughter. Just a lot of things going on, you know, family-wise. I'm also preparing for a half marathon that will be coming up soon. So I've gotten to the point now where I can do 5-6 miles. It's a bit of a stretch. I've got about a month or so to prepare for being able to extend that to, what is a half marathon, 13 miles or so.
Starting selective room cleaning.
I love this little guy. Do a little scorpion check. I'm gonna get the bike dusted off a little bit here. Just try to get it looking sort of respectable for a motorcycle. It has been just sitting here collecting dust. Let's load up the Firearms and we'll head off to the range. We'll show you guys what we plan on shooting today. The one that I'm most excited for first is, this is the XDM Elite. There is nothing in there, safety check. This is a 10mm Springfield XDM Elite. The more that I get into some of these side-by-sides, things like that, and I find myself out in the middle of nowhere, it's better safe than sorry to be able to have a heavier caliber firearm without having to carry a rifle or something like that. 10mm should theoretically be able to get me out of anything that I might come across out in those types of scenarios. So this is basically intended to be my backwoods type firearm for when I'm in those scenarios. This is one of the earlier firearms that I purchased. This is a Glock 19 Gen 5 in 9mm. This is the bump in the night firearm that I have. So what I will say is, in this YouTube space, a big reason why I have firearms in the first place is personal protection. In a world of putting yourself out there on the internet, for the most part, everybody I've run across has been very, very cordial, awesome people. But I have had a couple very strange scenarios kind of pop up that I don't talk about, but I will say, don't come to my house uninvited. I take safety of my family very important. This is another firearm that I'm going to shoot today, hopefully. This is the Springfield Armory. This is the Hellcat 9mm. Again, the firearm is safe. All of these have been made safe before I shot the video. Now this LCP Max, this is a 380. I just bought this recently. I have not put any rounds downrange with it. The LCP Max I have not shot before. I do have an original LCP that I carried for, it was the first gun I ever bought. And I carried for many years because it was an easy pocket carry gun. Now, I carry 380 when I am out, maybe walking the dog, going for a run, stuff like that. We have some neighborhood dogs that may not be the friendliest in the world.
Stop letting your dogs run around the neighborhood off their leash. I have a 3-year-old. Your dogs are fucking dead.
In terms of guns, I am not somebody who is anti people who are anti-guns. As a matter of fact, as I'm getting older, I'm really starting to appreciate people with diverse points of views that do not match mine, and I am okay with that. People are trying to constantly get people angry to get what they need out of that group of people who are then mad. I'm tired of all of it. And I don't want to be a part of it, especially on YouTube. There's enough. If you want to be mad, you can go find people to make you mad and live in that world of anger. Again, I refuse to contribute to that. So I've said enough. Let's hop on the bike, get to the range, turn on the audio recorder here. Yeah, it's a process. I do love it out here. I get tired of the heat. I get tired of just the same old brown of desert. But I'll tell you, when you get out to the mountains, that same old brown of desert becomes beautiful really, really quick. So here is the, I think this is stones maybe that are oriented in a way to spell out Phoenix. I believe it's an aviation thing. Aviation out here is huge. There's a lot of aviation schools, things like that. So I'm assuming that's put there as a way to orient people. What's that?
I said, let's look at this quiver. Nice.
Got 10mm rounds, 9s, and I missed every single 380. How is that possible?
You blew it!
Alright, let's see. 380. Got much better. Have to hold high. These are some 10mm shots I took with these. Definitely had to hold higher. I was actually aiming like up in this corner over here to hit kind of down in this area. So short barrel, 10 yards, kind of what you would expect. Hey, buddy. You do not like the motorcycle. Hey, buddy. Why are you so amped up? Why are you so amped up? You trying to lead me to your food bowl? So that was a pretty good afternoon at the range. A couple hours or so. Rio Salado range was actually fantastic in terms of safety. My experience was great. My favorite by far, the Springfield XDM chambered in 10mm. These are all made safe. They were made safe when I left the range. By far my favorite to shoot, the Glock 19 9mm. This is the Gen 5. By far the best that I shoot in terms of accuracy. Second to that is the Hellcat, also chambered in 9. This is a Springfield Hellcat. Shot pretty decent with that. Absolute last, but a firearm that I probably carry the most. This is the Ruger LCP Max, chambered in 380. The gun that I shoot the worst, but that's because it is a small caliper and a short barrel. But again, I want to make it very clear to everybody watching this video, this is not super gun guy looking down on anybody who is, maybe anti or in the middle. I respect all ends of the spectrum when it comes to all of these hot button topics, guns certainly being one of them. With that being said, guys, thank you very much for joining me along for a bit of a personal vlog today. Took you guys along with me to just do some things that I wanted to do and just kind of share some insight on things that I wanted to share some insight on. So again, thank you guys very much for tuning in. If this is your first time tuning in, please hit that subscribe button down below. Remember, likes go a long way to help support the channel, and I will see you guys next time.